Former Acting Managing Director of Niger Delta Development Commission, Joy Nunye, has recounted her ordeal when police laid siege to her house. Hi, welcome to What's Trending. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, over 600 ex-Boko Haram fighters rehabilitated by the military through the Operation Safe Corridor program have sworn an oath of allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria to be law-abiding citizens, pledging to shun all forms of crime and criminality. The Coordinator Defense Media Operations Major General John Eneche revealed this at a media briefing, updating the press on operations of the armed forces at various locations. According to Major General Eneche, the implication of the oath is that at the end of the program, if the de-radicalized Boko Haram members commit any offense, they stand to forfeit all privileges and will be liable for offenses against the state. At number 9, the UK, the US and Canada have accused Russia of carrying out cyber attacks on COVID-19 research centers. An advisory published by the UK National Cybersecurity Centre details activities by a Russian hacking group called APT29, which also goes by the name the Dukes or Cozy Bear, and explicitly calls out efforts to target US, UK and Canadian vaccine research and development organizations. Cozy Bear is one of two hacking groups linked to Russian intelligence that is believed to have accessed the Democratic National Committee's internal systems in the lead-up to the 2016 US elections. At number 8, President Muhammadu Buhari on Thursday received the country's first artisanally mined gold. The president announced the sale of gold by artisanal miners and SMEs at accredited centers will help the government in releasing royalties and taxes for the sale of these assets. He also said these developments will help in improving foreign reserves by enabling the Central Bank of Nigeria to increase the amount of gold in its reserves. CBN has now purchased 12.5 kg bars of gold at the rate of 268 million naira for use as part of Nigeria's external reserves. At number 7, the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria has accused the governor of Adamawa State, Amadu Fintiri, of violating COVID-19 protocol at the domestic wing of the Port Harcourt International Airport in Rivers State. It was reported the governor and his entourage refused to have their temperature checked at the airport. This is the second incident of a VIP member refusing to follow protocol, as it was reported earlier in the week. Former Zamfara Governor Abdulaziz Yari refused to let an officer from the Environment Department disinfect his luggage. FAN released a statement cautioning all airport users, especially VIP members, to respect the presidential directive by observing airport security and public health travel protocols. At number 6, tensions rise in Edo State as Obaseki's government denies allegations that the governor is harassing members of the All Progressives Congress. The media aide to Governor Godwin Obaseki, Crusoe Osagi, said the allegations that some persons were being harassed to defect to the People's Democratic Party was mere propaganda. He, however, claimed that the PDP is accepting thousands of new members from the APC and other parties, such that the party ran out of membership cards over the unprecedented demands by thousands of Obaseki supporters. At number 5, security has been beefed up at the premises of the National Assembly to avoid a breakdown of law and order. It is reported the increase in security might be in connection with the power tussle between the National Assembly Service Commission and the clerk to the National Assembly, Mohammed Sani Omolori, over the retirement age of workers of the National Assembly. While the Commission, in a statement on Wednesday, put the retirement age of the parliamentary workers at 60 or 35 years in service, the Assembly management disagreed in another release, saying the retirement age stands at 65 or 40 years in service. At number 4, the United Kingdom announced a new health and care visa policy to attract the best medical talents from all over the world. The country, which has stopped issuance of visas due to the coronavirus outbreak, opened the migration window for care professionals, social workers and their families to strengthen its national health service. The new visa policy was passed in a bid to make it cheaper, quicker and easier for healthcare professionals to travel to the UK beginning in August. At number 3, the acting managing director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Daniel Ponde, has led a walkout on the House of Representatives Committee on Niger Delta. Ponde accused the chairman of the House Committee on NDDC, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, of corruption. He said because of that, his team would not speak before the committee. He said, "We are not comfortable with the chairman of this committee presiding over a matter he has been accused of." He then asked the committee chairman to recuse himself from the investigation. When lawmakers intervened and told the NDDC team that nobody could dictate how they operated, the NDDC management staged a walkout. At number 2, after being released on bail, the suspended chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ibrahim Magu, wrote to the presidential panel investigating a 21-point allegation of corruption and insubordination, asking for copies of the AGF's petition and others that have been filed by other individuals. The former EFCC boss called the panel's attention to what he called serial falsehood publications in the media in respect of matters which never featured in the proceedings of the panel, saying they were prejudicial in the work of the inquirers. In the 16-point letter, Magu complained that despite his request, he had been denied copies of allegations against him. And finally, at number 1, former acting managing director of Niger Delta Development Commission, Joy Nunye, has recounted her ordeal when police laid siege to her house. She declared that she would not be cowed by the experience. She spoke at Government House Port Harcourt after her rescue from police siege by Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike. Nunye reported that armed police officers arrived at her home in the early hours of the morning with the intention of arrest, but had no arrest warrant. Upon her refusal to come out, they forced their way onto her premises and attempted to break down her door. After repeatedly trying to alert the governor of the imminent danger, just in the nick of time, Wike arrived at Nunye's residence with a team of security men and whisked her away. Nunye is billed to testify before the House of Representatives today on the alleged monumental corruption in the NDDC. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.